third video in a series of videos where we're taking you along the journey of us figuring out balance on the road. And today we have to split up because I cannot stand Matt any longer. In this video, I will be in the van and Matt is going to go on a 7-hour hike.
We're in Canyonlands National Park in the Needles District, which is like south of Moab, way less populated. I'm going to be doing the Chesler Park Loop Trail, and it's going to be great to get out of the van, stretch my legs, get some really good exercise in.
What makes it even better is there's no service for either of us.
We're going to go. We're going to leave her alone. She's going to enjoy her ramen, and we'll see you on the trail.
Woo, we're going to have a party! So I'm going to be hanging out in the trailhead. I hope he has a ton of fun. This man loves to hike. And I feel bad that I just don't love it as much, but you love what you love and you can't really change that.
All right, off we go. Let's get started. It's gonna be nice having some little bit of me time.
You're probably wondering too how I'm gonna keep myself entertained. I did download an audiobook.
No idea how to manage them.
So we're getting these alone moments. Up until recently, it's like pretty much been non-existent.
Didn't even exist.
Just together, all the time, no breaks. It's nice to just kind of schedule alone time. So we're gonna try to get to once a week. Just so like, we're not with each other all the time, because as much as we love each other, we're both very independent people.
All right, something I really want to do is get organized in this van. We are not organized at all, and we always have stuff everywhere, so I'm gonna clean up.
If there's one thing I have to be absolutely grateful for, it is Meghan. She was the one who had the idea to do van life. She's the one who's always kind of pushed me to do more than what I would have done on my own. It's been tough living in a small space with someone who's also probably as equally, if not more independent than I am. We both need our own time to just be by ourselves and to do our own thing. And the number one thing that we lack the most is quality time. And we noticed that the other day when we were hanging out by the fire together, just me and her. It was like the first time in almost 8 months that we just had alone time. I will say my favorite part about living with Meghan is that she literally is my favorite person in the entire world.
There are a lot of things I used to do for fun, to blow off steam, by myself when Matt was at work. And since he never leaves my side, I don't get to do those things anymore.
Even though she's got lots of weird little quirks about her, like she listens to the same song 50 times in a row.
Matt really hates when I play a song over and over and over again, but it's really me learning the song so I can belt it out later.
If you ask her to stop singing, she'll sing louder.
So I used to sing at the top of my lungs just to like let out some steam.
She's very affected by her environment. So if there's something that's a little off, especially with her misophonia,
which means that I can't really listen to like mouth noises constantly. I get like an angry response to mouth noises.
Chewing or swallowing or coughing or brushing my teeth. Those are things that really trigger her.
And unfortunately, Matt is right next to me all the time, and it gets really tough and I get angry. And I don't mean to, it's just like that's what it is.
I guess it's really me on the trigger. And I think after like 8 months of really like constantly pissing her off, I think that's kind of getting to her.
And it's like kind of ruined my life.
If we're not listening to music while I'm brushing my teeth, she'll get triggered. So these are things that like I know I need to do better about managing. I know it's not on me 100% to control her feelings, but there are things that I can do to support her.
So that was one thing I didn't expect to happen when I moved into the van, is that the misophonia got worse and I started hearing noises that Matt would make on a consistent basis that I had never heard before. And it could possibly be that he didn't make them before, but it's a better possibility that I just didn't notice.
She really is great, and I don't just say it to say that there's no one else I'd rather do this with, because she's so smart and talented and ambitious and has so many awesome goals and has really taught me how to set goals for myself to the point where I'm crushing these goals I have. And you know, me 5 years ago, before I met her, I was miserable, I was depressed, I wasn't getting after it at all in my life. I was stuck in a shitty job and just complained about it. And along came Meghan. She's like, hey, do something about it. And that was kind of like the kick in the ass I needed. You know, she's tough. She's borderline fearless, except for like mouth noises. That's her weakness. I mean it when I say it. She's the #1 person in my life. And I love her.
I'm all about adventures, being adventurous, trying new things. I love going backpacking and rock climbing and doing all of those things that we've been doing since we moved into the van, but I can't do it every single day, and he can. Not just that, but he wants to do it every single day. And you know what I want to do every single day? Lay down.
I feel like a lot of the problems that we've had has probably been mostly my fault because I've just not been taking care of what I need. So I'm working on that. It's part of that is getting outside and just getting more adventure in.
Yeah!
I feel like if I don't get enough exercise, like enough physical movement on a daily basis, it really kind of gets to like my brain. So the more I work out, the more I exercise. I'm gonna try to start doing some yoga in the mornings and some walking and some stretching, get back into running.
I want so badly to be able to match his energy all the time, but it is exhausting.
Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving.
And I need rest. I need to lay down. And Matt was like, what are you gonna do while I'm gone? I'm like, I'm probably just gonna sit.
So Megan and I are actually talking about writing an entire van life musical because she absolutely loves musical theater and I've got a way with words. So that combination there, unbeatable.
We never leave each other's side, ever. And it's not like Matt can go grab a beer with his buddies, you know, they're not here.
It's very easy for us to just stay in the van and get into a routine of just grinding and working and grinding and working without really getting out and enjoying it. Megan's more content with that kind of thing where she really enjoys working. I like to explore and try new things and adventure.
So now that it's been 7 to 8 months, I feel like we know what it's like living in this van, and we know what we need to do to actually give ourselves what we need. I do think that I can work on my temper. I think that I can work on getting out of the van more because I do call dibs on the van a lot, and if he ever needs to be alone in his home, he is usually the one that leaves to get space.
All right, we're at the point where I could either turn around and end the hike at that viewpoint up there, or I continue on the loop. And lots of wind. I gotta keep these on. But how cool is this?
So since I'm finally awarded this alone time, I'm just gonna take the time to take care of myself. My goal for today is basically to recharge, get the rest that I need, and the silence that I need to be the best person I can.
I am going through a canyon right now. It's pretty narrow. This is cool. That was wild. I was just like not expecting that, and then the way that the wind was just coming in and just like blasting my face. Okay, 5.6 miles in, officially halfway. Seeing these spring colors start to pop in here is really, really awesome. Just like the little specks of yellow and red and all like the new shoots coming out of the little brushes. I don't really know much about desert flora.
Seriously, what a relaxing morning. It's been a while since I've been able to control 100% of my space, and starting to realize that that's really important to me. So I'm gonna make some lunch because Mama's hungry, and maybe start on something for Matt when he gets back.
It's really windy, but I found a really shady spot, and there's like a random picnic table and picnic stuff and Jeeps and a bathroom, so that's kind of cool. Megan packed me one of these little instant wild tuna pasta salad from Wild Planet. Bold move eating tuna on a trail, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You can only eat so many Cliff Bars before you get tired of them.
I just realized we had some leftover soup. So I have a salad with iceberg lettuce, mushrooms, this plant-based chicken strip thing, because we don't eat chicken anymore, raspberries.
A couple more hours and we'll be out of here. So how I know Megan and I are good, we never really ever fought during any point in our relationship. And once the van build started, that's when we started fighting.
Before Matt and I even moved into the van, I would say our relationship was rock solid.
The van is kind of what causes us to fight, like being in such a tight space. There might just be some negative energy in there. We've come to the conclusion that if it's between us and living in the van goes, hands down. we really prioritize each other, and we both know that we're each other's number ones. There's no question at all about that. So if there's something that's coming between us, that's got to go.
Even though your relationship might be rock solid, depending on who you are as a person, what your needs are, what your wants are, it might be difficult as hell to live in a van together.
One thing I'm really learning is if there's something that I want to do, I just need to go do it. No more like making excuses. So one thing that I've noticed is that I tend to, instead of dealing with something myself, I think I go to Meghan for a solution first. I'm just putting unnecessary pressure on her and our relationship. I need to get back into that mindset where I can smash it, because I got into that mindset before and it was epic. And I think I've allowed myself to kind of beat myself down, and that's really what it is my own self-limiting beliefs. Kind of, I'm gonna say, it's like a seatbelt, you know? Try to get out of your car, but you got your seatbelt on, it's not gonna work. I think I gotta take off that seatbelt and just go do what I wanna do.
I have to say, I'm so glad to have this alone time, but your girl misses Matt, because apparently I'm scrolling on my phone and looking for pictures of him from 4 years ago, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's so cute.
I'm done making excuses in my life, and I'm done not getting after it. You know, I've got a lot of potential, and I'm just gonna start doing what I need to do. We are back at the van, back at home. Let's see what Megan's been up to. Hello. What's up, baby?
I missed you.
I missed you too.
Really?
Yep. I had some big revelations on the trail, baby.
What were they?
Well, we can talk about it. Let me take my bag off and make
Did you
something
tell
to eat.
them?
Yeah, they know everything.
Oh, okay.
How's my sweat marks?
What do you mean, Mark? You're soaked.
Am I?
Yeah. I missed you so much. Give another kiss. Distance makes the heart grow fonder, baby.
I gotta take care of myself.
Yeah.
I have not been, so I need to prioritize me before I do anything else.
I realized that I like alone time. If you guys enjoyed this video, hopefully you guys gained something from it. We definitely did with this time apart. Make sure that you watch our other videos and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more from us. Thanks for coming along for the ride.
Hey,
You good?
I'm not flexible at all. That's another revelation I had, is I need to work on my flexibility every single day.
Your feet look disgusting.
Really, what do they look like?
Nasty dirt marks in the creases of your feet. Explain yourself.
I'm a dirty man. I'm a dirty man.